all the time.
Yeah. That sounds like a perfect place to wrap it up. So if you have more to talk to Will about, you can catch him after the event. Thanks, Will.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Julie.
Nice to see you again.
Okay. So let's talk to Karen Bonner. Karen, please join me on stage while I talk about how great your products are. Red Duck Foods is a premier sauce company with offices in Bend and Portland, and it's founded by 3 grad students who believed regular condiments just didn't cut the mustard. Red Duck's product line brings an artisan approach to whole, honest ingredients while offering a unique, unexpected twist on familiar flavors. Erin Riley tells me that she used the barbecue sauce last night and gives it a big thumbs up. Karen?
All right, thank you guys. I'm Karen Bonner, and I'm the co-founder and CFO of Red Duck Foods. So we're an organic foods company, and we're a certified B Corp. We have offices in Bend and Portland. We specialize in organic condiments and sauces, and we currently have 11 products. But a question you guys might ask is, doesn't the world have enough sauces? And really the answer is no. We don't think so. So there's a big market opportunity here. In fact, the US condiment and sauce market, $24 billion last year. And organic condiments and sauces, they're the fastest growing organic market segment at 18.5%. But there's also this big hole in the market, and that's what my co-founders and I realized when we were getting our MBAs at the University of Oregon. You vote! So if you rewind about 5 years, we were writing a business plan for a class, we were kind of dreaming up some business ideas, and we were drinking some beverages and enjoying some tater tots at Rennie's Bar on U of O campus, when we really started to talk about this major disconnect that we see in the food world. So grocery stores and restaurants are talking about the ranchers raising their proteins and farmers growing produce, but when it comes to sauces and condiments, there aren't these same stories of transparency and high quality ingredients. If you think about it, why would you pair a superior meal with an inferior condiment? Especially one filled with high fructose corn syrup, artificial ingredients. So we realized that there's a big opportunity here. And that's what we set out to solve with Red Duck Foods. We offer organic, clean ingredients in your condiments and sauces, and our products are a new and exciting way to elevate your food. So who are we and why are we doing this? So as I mentioned, my co-founders Jess, Shannon, and I met when we were getting our MBAs at University of Oregon. And we're a women-founded, owned, and operated company. As our CFO, I manage our finance, accounting, investor relations, fundraising. Jess Hilbert oversees our sales and marketing, and Shannon Oliver manages our R&D and operations. Between the 3 of us, we have 9 degrees from 4 different colleges, but most importantly, we chose that we wanted to work together because we want to use business as a force for positive change. In fact, Red Duck Foods is a certified B Corporation, and we're one of only 252 certified B Corp food companies in the world. So if you're not familiar with the B Corp certification, look it up. It's a really cool third-party certification that means a company has met very rigorous standards, and I mean very rigorous. It took us about 1.5 years to get through the certification process. When it comes to social and environmental performance, sustainability, and transparency. We think that being a B Corp is really the future of business. Today, consumers really care about how businesses operate, how they use their resources, and we really think that this is important, and we're really proud to be a B Corp as of December. Also, together, my co-founders and I have really built a lot of traction with Red Duck Foods over the past few years. So when we started out in 2013, we had just 3 products. They were 3 flavors of organic ketchup, and they were available in just a handful of small stores around the Eugene area. And today, we're in over 2,500 stores. We're in 48 states, and we're in 4 countries, including Canada, Australia, and Hong Kong. Yeah! My co-founders are in Australia right now at a trade show, so they can't be here, but they're promoting the products abroad. So together, we've guided Red Duck to average 100% growth year over year since we launched, and we've successfully launched 7 new products since 2013. So now we have a line of organic barbecue sauces, we have a cocktail sauce, and then just last year, we launched, just a couple months ago, we launched our new organic taco sauces. So that's the brand new product line. And we're on track to do 1.6 million in sales this year. And the big news is we just found out that our new line of taco sauces will be going into Whole Foods Global. Yeah. So they have 450 stores and will be on their shelves starting in August. So definitely look out for that. We also just got into another store chain in the Midwest, 71 store chain, and all 11 of our products will be going in there. So by the end of this year, we're projecting that we'll be in over 3,500 stores. And we've done all of this with a lot of support. So we've raised $2.5 million in capital to get us to where we are today. And then with future funding rounds, we'll continue to build out our sales and marketing so we can really keep growing fast and capitalize on all these new retailers and opportunities. Another goal that we have is to diversify our sales channels. So right now we're going mostly through retail distribution, but we're really investing more into expanding into e-commerce. We just launched onto Amazon Prime a couple of months ago, and we're also in select food service locations, although as you guys may have noticed, we're still working on getting into the McMenamins account. So what does the future look like for Red Duck Foods? Well, it's a really good time to be in the natural foods industry. There are a lot of resources to help companies like ours grow, and in fact, Kraft Heinz just launched a new food business incubator, and we are one of 10 companies selected to be finalists. And there are 5 spots, and we're actually pitching to them tomorrow, so wish us luck. It would be a really cool opportunity. It would give us a direct pipeline to a potential acquirer, and it would also just offer us mentorship and resources to help us scale the business. And it's not a bad thing if the 5th largest food company in the world knows about us, so we're just happy about that. Also, when it comes to natural foods, it's a really exciting time in the market because mergers and acquisitions in the food and beverage industry have just reached their highest point in 15 years. And one of our closest competitors, this company called Sir Kensington's, they make natural mayo, mustard, and ketchup. They were acquired by Unilever last year for $140 million on about $20 million in annual sales, so that's a super strong valuation. And at the same time, Sir Kensington's was not a B Corp, and not all of their products were organic. So we think the future of Red Duck Foods is even brighter. Yay! So we have a couple of asks for you guys tonight. The first one is that, with any food or beverage or consumer products company, we're really based on building a brand. So if you guys can check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, look us up at Red Duck Foods, follow us, that would be amazing. Secondly, our new line of taco sauces just went into Market of Choice. They're on sale right now for $3.99 if you want to check them out. And I mentioned that we're expanding our e-commerce sales, and we're on Amazon Prime. And right now, we are looking for product reviews. I've been passing out to some of the tables some little papers with a discount code just for you guys. 75% off any Red Duck order, because we really would love some reviews. And I have some more discount codes, just come find me. But we really thank you for all of your support. We're building Oregon's next big food company. And I love telling the story, so thank you so much for having me.
Nice job. Okay, Wendy.
So when you were introduced as a company from Portland and Bend. What is your connection to Bend?
What is your connection to Bend? You were introduced as a company from Portland and Bend, so what's the connection here?
Yeah, so we started out in Eugene, and my 2 co-founders and I, we kind of moved to different locations. So my 2 co-founders are in Portland. I moved to Bend 3 years ago, so for 3/5 of the company's life, I've lived here. I work out of the Bend Tech space, which is awesome. There's so many great resources here in Bend that's a great place to be.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead. Where's your production?
So with a small team, it's probably not a surprise that we don't actually make all the products ourselves. And we use a couple of contract manufacturers. Right now, they're all in the Portland region. So when we were coming up with our products and our recipes, we did the R&D ourselves in our home kitchens. And we would work out, a 1 gallon size batch of our products. And then there are a lot of great food manufacturers and food facilities in Oregon. So we could find contract manufacturers that we would give them our formulas and our specs, and we've partnered with them to grow and commercialize the products.
Who did your packaging?
In terms of the branding and the label, yeah. So we kind of prototyped it early on ourselves. When we were first starting out, we used like Fiverr and like some solutions to just get like bare minimum viable product packaging. And then about 2 years in, year and a half in, we found a great designer in Portland who's just a freelance designer, and she helped us fine-tune the branding, and we went through a bunch of revisions, and for the past couple years, our branding looks the way it does now, and we're super happy with it.
Great, thank you. Yes, Talina.
First of all, a quick testimonial. I love your smoky ketchup.
Loves the smoky ketchup.
And I love your Korean taco sauce.
Loves the Korean taco sauce.
But a question, how did you find a fit with your early investors, and where did you find that sweet spot with them when you didn't have traction?
How'd you find a sweet spot with your early investors when you didn't have as much traction?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think in terms of investors, what we've learned, and this is just our experience, is that investors are really looking to invest in a team first and foremost. So when we were starting out and we were just in, several dozen stores in the Oregon area, and we weren't in distributors, we were driving product all over the state ourselves in the back of our car, we had discussions with investors, and they could tell that, we were a team that was really dedicated, and we had what it takes to build a food company. And so that, just pitching our team, I think, was the most important part, and focusing more on what we can achieve, down the road and different milestones we're working on was really important. And another thing I think that helped us find investors was, we came out of the University of Oregon and we came out of an MBA program, so that definitely helps with connections. We weren't just, launching without a network. We already had kind of that built-in network, which was super helpful.
Yes, Tim. Are you currently fundraising? I'll be slightly careful about how you answer that question.
If anyone would like to talk about that, come find me.
That's a good answer, thank you. Okay. Hi in the back.
I assume, perhaps incorrectly, that the duck comes from U of O. Where does the red come from?
She assumes that the duck comes from U of O. What about the red?
It's a very technical answer. Our first product line was ketchup, which is red.
One more quick question. Steve, way in the back.
So did any of you guys have prior food experience? And if not, how did you develop that? And what kind of team did you put together to create the credibility around it?
Did any of you have prior food experience? And if not, how did you gain that experience?
Personally, I did not have any food experience. My two co-founders, Shannon had previously worked a little bit at a nutrition bar startup in San Diego, and Jess had managed some high-volume restaurants, but we didn't really directly have the consumer packaged food experience that we needed. So one thing we focused on was building out our board of advisors. We have had a couple advisors over the past several years that have served and worked on or founded different food companies that were successful, so that was very helpful. One of our current board members sits on the board of, I think, 3 other food companies that are all actually a couple of years ahead of where we are, so that's another key thing to help us out with that experience. And then also just we found Oregon to be an amazing place for sharing resources, and the food industry is a very kind of open and welcoming environment, so we know a lot of different companies based in Oregon. I'm on the the Central Oregon Food Cluster board here, so we put on different events. If any of you are interested in food companies or starting one, check out the Central Oregon Food Cluster.
Thank you so much. Great job. Congratulations on your progress. So, congratulations on your progress, Karen. It's awesome.